What's going on, everybody? Wired here. I hope you guys are all having an excellent day. There's been this viral clip going around from these pretty much nothing podcasters, this dollar store Fresh and Fit from the Red Kill community, who, as you can see from their background, their table set up, the girls, where they got the position of the guys, the two podcast hosters, have pretty much completely ripped off their entire brand, their entire style, and yet they claim they don't like Fresh and Fit, which, you know, hey, Fresh and Fit, you can take or leave however you want. I have listened to Fresh and Fit a little bit. I think some of the points are a little bit redundant, but, you know, it is what it is. I actually don't mind them. I watched a little bit of their content. But we're going to see this guy melt down. As, like I said, this video is going viral. I've seen Penguins react to it. I've seen Abbott and Preach react to it, so I wanted to react to it. I'm a little late. But then I'm going to actually react to the reaction about how much these guys are actually in their feels about this one guy getting rated a 2. And you can obviously tell from his personality, this guy is a total 2. So without any further ado, let's roll the clip.
What the fuck?
All right, so now what I want you to do is, ladies, real quick, don't fucking waste my time. Rate the guys. Do me a favor, Josh. Stand up real quick, man. Everybody look at him once, man. He's not going to stand up again, all right? So I want you to rate me, my co-host, and then our fucking producer. Go from 1 to 10. Just off beauty. Go. Speaking to the fucking mic.
And this guy's obviously trying to do a whole, like, you know, fit type of thing. He's trying to be Myron. Although, and Myron's a little disrespectful at times. However, he's definitely not like this, trying to intimidate his guests. And I gotta give a shout out to the ladies here. I don't even know why you're on this platform, on this podcast. I guess they're all here for clout, to try to get some influence or stuff like this. But ladies, in all honesty, this is not worth it. These men are not worth your time.
Rate you.
First you're rating me, and then him, and then him. Go.
I'll rate you a 7.
All right, what is he?
I'll rate you an 8,
All right.
and I'll rate Josh an 8 also.
Okay, what about you? Go.
I would rate you a 8,
Okay,
9.
okay. Come on, he just fucking stood up, bro. Like, come on.
I would say 9.
All right, what about you over there? Go.
2.
Okay,
Queen.
I would give him a 9.
okay. What is she over there?
I would give him a 10 because
Okay.
he invited
The
me.
energy.
All right, so again, you sound like a stupid ass bitch. I'm trying to.
Wow. I imagine responding to that because somebody doesn't think you're physically attractive or your personality is attractive. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of the men out there, you know, being in the dating game, you know, sometimes you spit your game, go up to people, they like you, and sometimes they don't. That is the way life works. That's kind of my whole problem with the Red Kill community. You know, it's like not everybody's always going to like you. You know, you just got to take your lumps, move on, and don't let it bother you too much. But this guy is obviously a very sensitive man, so he really cannot deal with that.
Figure out why you rated me a 2, because we're not going off our interactions. We're going off beauty.
I
That
don't
should
like
count,
light
though.
skinned niggas.
I don't give a fuck. He's light skinned just like me, and you just gave him a 9. You gave me a 2. You only gave me a 2 because of the whole.
Now, in the whole vein of the red pill community, you're not supposed to shame anybody for their dating preferences. So if this girl is saying she doesn't really care for people who are light skinned, now, and that's her dating preference, that's her preference. That's totally fine. You're not supposed to shame anybody for that. It's supposed to be like that anyway, but this guy's a little too much in his feelings because she honestly probably rated him a little too high.
Whole interaction that we've been having, right? So do me a favor, get the fuck up and get the fuck out.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out.
What the fuck?
Oh, just imagine.
Stupid ass bitch. Make sure she
Wow.
gets her bag and phone too. Make sure she doesn't take the wrong fucking phone, dummy. All right, cool. So now, again, we're just going off physical beauty, okay? Now what we've
I'm
been.
sorry. Yeah, so you can see this guy absolutely melts down like a total middle schooler. And, you know, I've seen a lot of things on Fresh and Fit where they have Frank Castle people, they've kicked people off. And normally the girls wild out, they don't want to get off, stuff like that. Normally they're not too respectful, they want to get the last word. That girl right there was super respectful, even though she was disrespected by the host. And, you know, just walked off nicely. And this guy is still in his feelings. And we're going to get to how he's still in his feelings because he's made 2 reactions now to all the people talking about this. And even with all the internet clout he says he's accumulating, his subscriber count is still pretty paltry, I would say. So yeah, let's get into that.
Started with, that is a clip of me defending that girl that I got out of the studio that I kicked out.
Defending her.
Just for a little bit of context, essentially what happened was there was a girl next to me that was rating her based off the fact that she was argumentative, and that she had a bad attitude. And I literally said, hey, listen, man, we're not going to rate each other off of that. We're going to rate each other off our physical appearance only, okay? So we did that, and then what?
Can you even imagine being this sensitive about somebody not finding you attractive? You know, physically or personality-wise. And this is supposed to be the alpha Chad here, who is trying to give people advice on how to interact with women. I think probably you should leave this topic too fresh and fit, because clearly you're just not cut out for this, man. You're just not.
Abba and Preach did was completely take that one clip and start dragging me on it. And then after that, that Penguin guy joined in.
Everyone joined in.
No Jumper joined in.
After that was banger, banger, banger. Everyone wants to hop on the trend. They want the hottest new thing, and shit, Unfiltered Podcast was the hottest new thing.
Yeah,
and they just like to roast people because sometimes people deserve to be roasted. And when you pretty much sell yourself as one thing and you're completely the opposite way, which we're going to get into a few clips about how insecure these people actually are, especially this guy right here, Mr. I don't know, Unfiltered 1 or Unfiltered 2. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to cut it up.
Yeah, shout out to the twos in the fucking chat, man. My name is Agent 2 from now on, guys. You guys can call me Agent 2, number 2. It don't matter for short, man. I definitely own that. We went viral off that shit, so that's definitely something I'm happy about, bro. If we can go viral again off some other shit tomorrow, I would do that shit all over again. It's been really cool to see like a lot of people discover us through that.
Yes.
A lot of
you went viral off it. I think Penguins made a video like 4 or 5 days ago. It's got like 13 million views, and your channel is still sitting at like 4,000 subscribers. Which, no disrespect to anybody with 4,000 subscribers. I mean, I don't have very much more than that myself. You know, hey, it's very hard to break into the content creation thing on YouTube. So no disrespect at all, none. But the fact that you're being viewed 13 million times for something, and you pretty much haven't gained any subscribers at all, that's very telling. That means the internet collectively has agreed that your actions are abhorrent, and you kind of just act like an asshole, and you're very disrespectful to these ladies who come on the podcast. Ladies, don't go on podcasts like this. Seriously, I mean, this isn't even really a discussion here. This is just a person being completely rude.
People actually subscribe because of that. A lot of people have been watching our videos because of that. We have collabs coming because of that. So a lot of people sit here and they'll talk shit. They'll be like, "Oh, you're being clowned on the internet," but in reality, bro, there's no exposure that's bad exposure. Okay.
Yes,
So real quick, I want to get to the Abba and Peach dude. Let's start off with those videos real quick, and then we'll react to those. All right.
Yeah. And this guy's in his feels too, because he's made a whole video. It's a 40-minute video. Responding to Abba and Preach, No Jumper, Penguins, anyone who is basically calling them out on, being clowns, they got to respond to that. And they're going to get into a little later about their money, their status.
Shout out to the chat too, man. I see you guys in here already.
That's the thing. If I go up to if the person, oh my days, it's like,
again, I got in trouble for calling this guy the F word yesterday.
That goes up to you and says, "Does this shit make me look fat?" And you're like, "Yeah, kind of." And it's like, "And dare you." That's you. You ass.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. If a girl said I was a 2 out of 10, I would just laugh.
Huh?
One, because I think the rating is absurd, but also because I don't really care that deeply.
That's what you got to do.
All right, so the first thing about this is I really don't like how, and look, again, I what I'm realizing about YouTube is it doesn't matter what the truth is. It only matters what people perceive.
Correct.
You are caught in a 2.5 hour video. There's it's not like there's a lack of context for this, but this is just all pure cope. These guys who are selling themselves as, the alpha males, alpha chats, they can help people get girls. It's like, I don't even know if this guy's ever had a girl. I'm sure he has. I Shout out to any of those ladies. I really would feel bad for them too. Or maybe it wasn't always like this. He just seems kind of like a fresh and fit copy. But Abba and Preach definitely are roasting you based on the clip that you presented and you posted online. If I can skip a little bit ahead here, hold on. I'm gonna pause it. All right, I just want to skip ahead real quick because I don't want to play this whole thing. It would get really long if I'm gonna react to this whole thing. Just listen to how these guys talk about their status, their influence, and tell me if you think they are not completely insecure.
Like he's just talking just to talk, so he seems pretty cool to me. The other guy with Fresh and Fit, where he was supposed to like apparently box Fresh, and it never happened. But if he's ever in Miami, bro, we have gloves here.
I'm down.
We actually have boxing gloves. We have a boxing ring right here. We have a gym.
These guys
so I'll take you up on that offer, bro. And and I know you were asking for money. I think one of them asked for like 50. No, I'm sorry, not 50,000. It was 500,000. Just to like stream that shit live, bro. So, bro, hit us up, bro. We'll take that offer.
I'll take that shit real quick.
We'll take
it's
that
funny
offer.
how they just started trying to attack your emotions. That's what fucking
100%,
girls do,
yeah.
bro. I hate that shit. That's such a feminine thing to attack emotions,
bro. They have to cater to women. Abba and Preach cater to women, bro. If you look at their content, they cater to women. But that's what I'm saying is like, these guys want to sit here and tell me that I'm emotional, I'm insecure, and that I should
100%.
seek therapy. But in reality, bro, like if they don't deal with women the way we do. We have girls come in here all the fucking time, every day, and new girls at that, bro. And we tell them before the show not to act stupid, not to act dumb, don't interrupt me, speak into the mic, don't disrespect me. And then as soon as they do, when I start kicking them out, it's like, well, you're emotional. Your mom doesn't love you. You need therapy. You have fucking trauma. And it's like, it's annoying, man.
Like we start off nice and then we have to keep escalating because they don't want to listen.
It's
like,
super annoying.
We tell you stop talking, please. And you keep trying to overspeak us. And then we tell you shut up. And then you still keep overspeaking us. And we have to say, shut the fuck up. And that's the only way they'll get it.
Yeah, man. And the guys in the chat, man, the ones that are spamming too and, talking crap, they don't even deal with women, bro. They don't even deal with women. So they wouldn't even understand what we're talking about. Do me a favor. How many more videos of them, bro? Let's get to the next video real quick.
Yeah, there's one more of them.
And I know yesterday I was talking about his wife, bro. That also probably is what got the video
definitely.
taken down.
Entirely inappropriate.
I said some stuff about his wife too. So
entirely inappropriate. Shouldn't be talking about another man's wife. That's an off limits thing. Oh, it's coming up right now. I'm sorry. I started it a little too late, but you can you see Clown 1 here and Clown 2 just trying to cope with this so bad. Because they're just after internet clout, and they're ripping off Fresh and Fit.
I mean, you just repeated what someone else had
that's
said.
true. Someone said it was a beluga whale, and I was just like, well, I've seen pictures, and
that's it. And,
it is what it is.
Yeah, this is the other video.
Fair use too on this shit, man.
Oh, this is how you got to talk to the ladies, right? I bet you these guys probably got Fresh and Fit favored and subscribed.
We don't even like Fresh and Fit.
Notification bell. That's where they're getting the cues from.
Don't even like Fresh and Fit. They've just ripped off their entire thing down to the studio, down to the table setup, down to their positions in the chair. They don't like Fresh and Fit.
It's like a lot of dudes got to heal whatever they got going on, where they're so angry.
See, back to the emotions. You got to heal shit.
Women are perfect or whatever. It's not that. My whole point is, if you're doing half decent in life, you're not getting this mad. That's all.
Okay. First of all, bro, I live in one of the I live in one of the fucking most expensive buildings in Bayside. And
in one of the most expensive buildings in Bayside. Here it comes.
We're right next to Brickell. Like this area right here is not cheap.
Literally, the Heat Arena is right behind us,
bro. You guys, hold on.
This is not a wallpaper. Like the Heat Arena is right here.
Wow, that's the Heat Arena, bro. Like the fucking NBA playoffs are happening right behind us. You feel me? So like
NBA playoffs are happening behind them. Who's impressed? Anyone impressed? Any women in the chat out there? They're falling over right now. Impressed? They live in a high rise in Miami, like Fresh and Fit. The NBA playoffs. They can maybe peer into the stadium from how high up they are.
Like we're in the thick of it all, bro.
Like, come on, like, do you really think we're not doing successful? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, our studio, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I'm 20 years old doing what I'm doing. Like,
yeah, bro. I mean, they're just gonna talk their talk. They don't even know us. They could have easily done their.
You know anything about LLCs? You can file a business loan in this country and pretty much get handed a ton of money. I know. I got letters just because I have an LLC. People are always sending me stuff. Oh, like, and it's not small amounts. Some of them, it's like, I think the one was like $300,000. This is America. People will always loan you money, hand you money. Maybe they're Nepo babies. Maybe they're not. I don't want to say anything about that. But just because you have a high-rise apartment doesn't make you successful. And that's irrelevant anyway. It really is. Whether you are a multimillionaire or not doesn't really matter at this point. You are trying to do red pill community stuff, and now you're capping to, well, I'm offended that I've been rated a 2 when I asked for a rating from a girl. Which, hey, is going to happen. It's happened to pretty much any guys who are listening. I'm sure it's happened to you at one point or another. Not every girl you go after is going to reciprocate, your advances, unless you're a real player. I haven't had luck like that, I do okay. But, it's just the way it is. And I don't ever flex on the stuff I have because I feel like it's irrelevant. At least in the beginning, But, interesting to see where this goes. I never actually heard about these guys before. I just saw a bunch of people making videos about them. They said they did a react thing. I wanted to react to them. But they're incredibly successful people, so they say. And maybe they are. I don't know. But it's definitely not the right personality traits or the right way to carry yourself if you want to carry on in this community. Somebody rated you a 2. Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Just take the L and move on. That would have been so much better. Anyway, that's all I got. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind. It really helps out with the algorithm. I might do another video on these clowns, but I think they're probably going to be irrelevant after this, which I feel them on that. I'm a little bit irrelevant too. So, hey, no cap on that. I feel both you guys. I'm just, not as worried if I get rated a 2. Anyway, talk to you all in the next one. Later.